I posted a video on YouTube and it got 5.2 million views in just over 30 days. There is definitely a science to creating virality on YouTube, and in this video I want to share some of the tactics and strategies that I've used to make viral videos on YouTube. So before I jump into taking a look at the video and how it went viral, there's a couple of misconceptions I want to clear up with going viral and getting views on YouTube, because people think it's potluck, it's just a case of posting as many videos as possible and hopefully one of those will actually go viral. I used to think the same thing until these last two videos, which made me think completely different about how to make a YouTube video and what goes into making a YouTube video that makes people click on the thumbnail for one and then watch the video all the way through. So I'm just going to play the video over this clip now. You'll see it's a mountain biking video. So it's a point of view mountain bike video where I went to a bike park that I'd never been before, and it was a new place I was exploring. The weather was quite miserable. It was almost like something out of Silent Hill, which is a lot of what the comments were saying on the video. Very eerie, created a really cool atmosphere. But I don't think that was the only reason the video seemed to go viral. I reckon there was a certain structure of how the video was put together that made the video go crazy. Let's take a look at the thumbnail and title of this video. So this is basically the thumbnail here. It's a very simple thumbnail. I think when it comes to creating YouTube videos that get crazy amounts of views and do really well, you need to start thinking about getting people to click on your videos. That's the most important thing, because you could make the best video in the world, but if nobody clicks on that video to start with, then nobody's going to see your content. The thumbnail and the title are in essence more important than the actual content, or the packaging of your video is more important than the actual content. So you still have to have a good video, but it has to be backed up by the thumbnail and the title. And what I actually realized when I made this video was how much I'd been neglecting thumbnails and titles in my previous videos. Some of the videos I have on the channel perform fairly well, but I again thought it was just potluck. I had a good idea for a video, I would put it out, and sometimes it would go great, and sometimes it would be fairly mediocre or just would underperform. And when you put a lot of effort into making a video, and it doesn't perform or it underperforms, you kick yourself and you start thinking, God, is YouTube actually for me? Should I give up? Should I continue doing this? Because it takes a lot of energy to film a video and then put a video together. So you want to make sure you are sowing the seeds that you plant, basically. And that comes back to the thumbnail and the title and how important they are. But more important than that is something I want to chat about in just a second, and how I've approached making videos from now on. But let's just go back to this thumbnail, right? Let's just analyze this thumbnail. I haven't really used any kind of like over-the-top clickbait or anything. There is nothing that you see on this thumbnail that is not in the video. But what I actually did was I went through the video and I picked out something that looked interesting. This was one of the most interesting parts of where I was riding at the bike park. The bike park had many cool wooden features that could look great on a thumbnail, but this to me was my starting point. I have edited this thumbnail a bit, so I've made it look like the bike and the bridge are a lot brighter than the eerie forest, so it just literally stands out in somebody's home feed. I titled it the most unique bike park I've ever ridden, and it was the most unique bike park I've ridden. I've never ridden anything like this before. The title and the thumbnail kind of work together to get people to click. There is enough curiosity in the title and thumbnail together on this to make somebody want to click and close the loop and find out what actually happened. Funny story about my thumbnail actually. This wasn't my original thumbnail. I actually changed this thumbnail about 2 hours after uploading it. So that's another myth. People think that if you change a thumbnail or a title after you've uploaded it, YouTube will penalize you and dock your views. YouTube actually states on their website, if you change a thumbnail or a title after you've uploaded, as long as it makes a positive impact on the viewer experience, YouTube will push it further. And that's exactly what happened with this thumbnail. I can literally see on my analytics chart a little spike between day 1 and day 7 of this video going viral. So it didn't actually go viral straight away, but there was definitely an increase in views as soon as I changed the thumbnail to this. So I put the video out initially with a different thumbnail, and I was a bit like, I'm not satisfied with that thumbnail. It doesn't really pay off the title of being the most unique bike park ever. So I changed it, and within an hour, you could look at the live analytics chart and the views started going crazy. But like I said, the video didn't actually go viral, like crazy viral and go into its millions of views until maybe day 9 or 10. So it was kind of growing steadily, and then it just suddenly got taken into the algorithm and got shown to hundreds, if not millions of people. It's currently at 5.2 million views. This video is still getting hundreds of thousands of views organically. I'm literally not doing anything. It's in the YouTube algorithm now, and it is performing really well. But what's more important than this and more interesting is my thought process of how I now will go forward creating videos on YouTube. Because what I used to do was go ride my mountain bike or go on what I thought was a great adventure or whatever. And then I would do all the thumbnail and titling and everything afterwards. And I would just kind of try and cobble something together an hour before I upload the video, which is completely the wrong way to think about a YouTube video, especially if you want to give it its best chance of going viral and getting the views you know it can deserve. So now I think about YouTube a lot differently. I am now thinking about the ideas of a video way more than thinking about the ideas and the story of a video afterwards. Mr. Beast even said it in one of his videos that it's easier to pull 1 million views in one video than 100,000 in 10 or 10,000 videos in 100 videos or something like that. What he's basically saying is the idea of the video is more important than anything. Anything. And what this has taught me is that I need to appeal to a wider segment of people to go viral. If I had titled this video something like "This bike park had the best wooden features ever," or I'd use the name of the bike park or something a bit more specific to mountain biking as a subject, I know this video would not have performed how it did because I would only be appealing to a smaller segment of an audience. The way I've titled it here, "The Most Unique Bike Park Ever," it's appealing to such a wide audience. Even if you're not interested in mountain biking, there is a chance that you could click on that thumbnail and watch it and enjoy it. And that's the sort of audience I'm trying to focus and target with my videos now. So I'm trying to create videos and video ideas that would appeal to a wider target audience, casting the net super wide and bringing more people in. Because if you read the comments on this video as well, but people are literally confused as to what a bike park is, which baffled me because I thought people would be watching this, would be interested in bikes, know what a bike park is, but some people here, how on earth they get permission to open and how come there aren't a fleet of ambulances needed at the bottom? Looks utterly terrifying. What kind of mountain bike is this? I'm looking to get into downhill bike riding, not sure where to start. That was insane. You have some amazing mountain bike skills, thank you. My body was tense the entire ride. There's all sorts of comments in here, and it all to me suggests that there's a wide audience of people who watch my videos or watch this video who had no concept of what a bike park was. But that got me thinking, how do I create ideas that appeal to a wider target audience and not just people who are interested in mountain biking? Because that's only a limited pool of people, whereas there are literally hundreds of millions of people ready to watch your video if you put a good idea in front of them and a good title and thumbnail. So that's what I'm thinking about so much more now. I want to focus on creating bigger ideas, and it doesn't have to be anything crazy. It just has to be an idea that appeals to a wider set of people. That's all it is. It doesn't mean you have to go and literally throw yourself off cliffs or anything like that, which, although that probably could go viral in a sense, but anything in your niche, anything in your YouTube niche or whatever you create videos in, go broader. Think about ways you can create videos for your audience that appeals to more people. It may be even more generic of a topic, but it will bring more people in. The chance of it going viral and getting more views are way higher. Let's move on now and talk about the actual video itself. When I put this video together, there were certain things I was thinking about, and with mountain bike point of view videos, they can be fairly boring in a sense, because you could literally spend a whole day doing a sport, capturing your point of view footage, and then you could stitch it all together into one video, upload it. You don't have to put any time into editing really at all, and you could upload it. And the video could perform fairly well. I don't like making videos like that. I try now and trying to weave a storyline into my videos, so it's kind of an interesting story for people watching. And I kind of like fast-paced videos, or I like pacing in videos that is always changing. It keeps the viewer on the edge of their seat, or it isn't boring. Because if I just upload a 20-minute long mountain bike run, to me that's boring. For some people it's not boring, but when there's no cuts in a video, I just don't enjoy that. Which is why I have a secondary channel, which is just devoted to that's what people want. People want uncut GoPro footage or action camera footage. I'll put that on a separate channel for people to watch. Whereas my main channel, I want to create a storyline, I want to hook people in, I want the pacing of the video to be always different to keep people engaged and watching and enjoying my content, which is really important. Now this is one of the most important parts of the video, so listen up, because most people don't put any attention into this at all. It's probably one of the reasons why their videos do not go viral or get hundreds of thousands of views. And it's all based on the hook of your video, or the first 30 seconds of your video. I used to put a video together, I'd have an introduction to my video, I'd tell people where I was, I'd show people where I was, I'd spend too much time not getting into what somebody clicked on the video for. So in this case, this video was called "The Most Unique Bike Park Ever." People clicked on that because they want to see that footage. And I want to deliver on that message as soon as somebody clicks on that thumbnail. So that's why in the first 20 or 30 seconds, I put a lot of emphasis on editing and making sure people are hooked from the start. In this video example, it was a lot of quick cuts. It was a lot of showing the best parts, the teaser of the movie right at the start, but not giving people away the whole story. So I would go off a jump and then I would cut to the next clip while I was in midair. Or I would go off a feature and then I would cut it straight away to the next clip. So people were literally left like, what is this guy doing? I have to watch this video to find out, did he even survive? Well, obviously he did survive because he uploaded this video. But you get my point. A lot of people spend too much time getting into a video rather than just showing it. And Mr. Beast, again, I keep going back to him, but he's a master and somebody I've studied and studied and studied of how he puts his videos together. If your title says, we are going to put 1 million Orbeez in someone's back garden, that's the first thing that people want to see when they click on the title of the video. They want to see that. And you tell people that straight away. Tell people and give people a reason to watch. Tell people you are going to put 100,000 or 1 million Orbeez in someone's back garden, and then show them like what does that look like. Don't spend a minute or two creating an intro that doesn't really relate to your thumbnail or anything like that. Pay off straight away. Give the people a reason to click on your videos and pay it off straight away. Don't talk about something else, and I probably wouldn't recommend having like an introduction video to your channel because that wastes even more time, and I guarantee people would drop off and the retention would go way, way down. Next point is where the traffic is coming from. So traffic is basically people watching your video, right? And I've split this into two parts: browse and subscribers. This is a whole conversation for another video, but people think that subscribers are the thing that generates views and income on YouTube. Subscribers literally mean nothing. All you need to be focusing on are creating the best videos ever, getting people to click on your thumbnails, and get people to watch your videos. Those are the three main things you need to focus on to create a YouTube channel and have a video go viral. That is giving you the best chance of doing that. Traffic can come from like browse, which is basically where you would see a video on someone's homepage feed, or it would come from subscribers. And I can almost guarantee your views that come from browse would be way, way more and outweigh those that come from subscribers, because subscribers make up a very, very small amount of your views. And one metric I like to use as a success measure of a video is if I post a video and it got more views than the subscribers I have on the channel at the time, that to me is helping me grow my YouTube channel, which is great. If it's got less, then I probably would consider it like, I wonder if we could make this video better. I wonder if I could change the thumbnail and title. I wonder if we could make the content better. That's kind of like my thought process around traffic sources and subscribers. I don't think subscribers matter. I think people focus on it too much. Yes, it's useful in the start because you want to get monetized. You need 1,000 subscribers at the minute. For the most part, once you've got those 1,000 subscribers, forget about subscribers and focus on just making the best videos possible. So I applied those exact strategies to another video to prove to myself that it wasn't just chance or luck. I made the pace in the video varied. I put a lot of focus on the idea of the video, the thumbnail and the title and the hook, the first 30 seconds of the video. And currently this video is sat at just over 250,000 views as of making this. Hopefully that kicks up a gear and it goes viral like the other video. It would be absolutely amazing if it did, and it would also prove the concept that I've had in my head for a while now. There is a science to creating viral videos. It's not down to pot luck like some people think it is. There is an art and a science. Keep in mind that all you need to focus on is making the best videos and getting people to click on your thumbnail, a compelling title that pays off that thumbnail, and then getting people to watch your video. Hope that was useful. Any comments on creating YouTube videos, pop them in the comments below, and I'm probably going to do more videos like this on my YouTube channel, analysing different stats, so hope you found it interesting. See you in the next one.